Hello everyone, we are 8 Ways Car Rental, a left-hand drive car rental service. We are happy to announce that many travelers are now visiting Japan. Unfortunately, however, there have been many car accidents caused by unfamiliar right-hand drive cars. We have therefore prepared a left-hand drive car rental service. Even though you drive the left-hand drive car in Japan, is it safe to drive on the left side of the road in Japan? I think there are many people who think so. But if you think about it, it is the same as driving on the left lane of a 2-lane road. A left-hand drive car makes you much more comfortable and safer than driving a right-hand drive car you're not used to. Our service has 4 advantages. 1. The risk of accidents is greatly reduced by driving a familiar left-hand drive car. 2. Free and streamlined travel. 3. Comfortable travel regardless of weather conditions. 4. Comfortable travel even with a baby stroller and large luggages. To ensure your comfortable travel, we have prepared an English language traffic manual and our English-speaking staff are willing to help you. Please make a lot of memories by traveling freely and efficiently in Japan, where traffic rules are the most strictly observed in the world. Discover your Japan. This time, we planned a 1-day trip visiting Initial D's iconic locations using the 8 Ways rental car. We followed this itinerary for our trip. Family Restaurant Toy, Doll and Car Museum Mizusawa Udon Mount Haruna Ikaho Hot Spring RacingCafe D'z-garage. First, we head from Tokyo to Gunma Prefecture via the Kan-Etsu Expressway. And look, you can see Mount Fuji towering on the left side. What an incredible view. Oh, but be careful not to look aside while driving. Since highways are prone to traffic jams, we recommend that you take a restroom break with plenty of time to spare. So let's stop by the Kasaka service area. This is a relatively large service area, so there are a lot of people here. There is a vending machine that reminds me of buildings in Shinjuku. And further on, there is a spot where you can look over Mount Fuji. The first place we stopped at was the model for the family restaurant that often appears in Initial D. It is a major chain restaurant, so the taste is the same no matter where you eat. If you arrive early in the morning, you may have breakfast here and have a meeting like they did in Initial D. This time we stopped by the family restaurant and ended up just taking some pictures. Let's hurry up and go to the Toy, Doll and Car Museum where the Fujiwara Tofu restaurant is reproduced. And here we are, the Toy, Doll and Car Museum. It is a perfect reproduction from right at the start. But this isn't the main attraction. Inside the Fujiwara Tofu shop is recreated as a museum. So let's head in. After paying the 1,300 yen admission fee, we're ready to head in. This museum features a vast collection of vintage toys, dolls, and cars on display. There are many interesting exhibits I'd love to introduce, but for now, let's skip ahead straight to the Initial D section. Look at this incredible recreation. They even have Keisuke Takahashi's FD on display. This is seriously exciting. After that I parked the car in front of the recreated Fujiwara Tofu shop on the outer wall. With the magnet decal attached, it really feels like I am Takumi himself. The excitement level is maxed out. It is free for the rental magnet decal. After getting all excited at the museum, let's head to the famous Mizusawa Udon. How do you like this beautiful forest road? As we drive through, you will see a few udon shops here and there. At the end, it's udon shops everywhere, on both the left and right. This time I chose Shimizuya, a restaurant with over 400 years of history. We ordered exactly what the 18th generation owner told us to order. The green onion tempura and mushroom tempura were so delicious. The udon had a firm, chewy texture, making it incredibly tasty. The owner's recommendation is the best here. After filling up, it's time for today's main event, driving down the Haruna mountain pass. But before that, let's take a moment to enjoy the view from the scenic overlook near the summit. Please take a look at this spectacular view. Finally, we've arrived at the summit. Time for a commemorative photo. Now, let's start heading down the mountain. It is February today, and there's still a bit of snow left from last week's snowfall. Right away, we passed by an 180. This is the observation deck we stopped by on the way up. The actual corner is a bit further ahead, but this is what the groove looks like that Takumi used in the corner. 5 consecutive hairpins created a lot of drama. Actually, it was 4 consecutive hairpins. This is the corner where Takumi overtakes Ryosuke's FC. It is so thrilling. This is the goal. This is the place that appears many times in the animation. Since it's a holiday today, the roads are quite crowded, so we'll end the filming here. How did you all like it? This was Mount Haruna, the real-life location of Initial D. A little after passing the starting place, you'll find Melody Road. If you drive at 50 km/h, you'll hear the Itsy Bitsy Spider playing. Before going down Mount Haruna, take a short detour and enjoy Melody Road. Now, let's have a listen. There is also a ropeway and boats at Lake Haruna, so it might be a good idea to have some fun while you're there. After driving down the mountain pass, it's time for the hot spring. There are 3 parking areas on the road leading from the Initial D goal point to the Ikaho Onsen entrance. Parking 4 and Parking 2 have less capacity, so do not hesitate to park in Parking 1 if you think it is crowded. Parking 1 is also a little cheaper than Parking 4 and Parking 2. Look at these stone steps. There are 365 of them. Let's climb them before getting into the hot spring. As you go up, you'll find a hot spring manju shop. This is the place where Takumi had a date. Since we are here, let's eat it as a commemoration. And one of the highlights of this trip is the hot spring. This time, we've chosen a public bath with the symbol of Ikaho, the stone steps. Located on the right side of the stone steps entrance, you can tell by the warehouse-style building. The hot water, directly sourced from the spring, has a distinctive brownish color unique to Ikaho and is effective for neuralgia and back pain. It's also famous as the childbirth bath. As for hot spring etiquette, make sure to wash your body first before soaking in the bath. You can also buy a towel, but it's cheaper to bring your own. By the way, they cost 800 yen. After the downhill and hot springs of Mount Haruna, RacingCafe D'z-garage is a great place to end your trip. Actually, the view from here is also quite spectacular. This is Ryosuke's FC and our Prius. The last one is Keisuke's FD. The real cars make it all the more impressive. My personal favorite is the FD. Now let's finally go inside the store. Initial D goods are incredible. They have the complete collection of the manga. Oh wow, I've never seen Initial D sweets before. In the back of the store, I found a Ryosuke panel. And here's a Takumi panel, too. This is a paradise for any Initial D fan. I chose the most popular soy milk pudding and coffee. You all know why this coffee is a paper cup. I imagine it to be a reproduction of the paper cup Takumi used to carry tofu in his car. This soy milk pudding is really delicious. It is not too sweet and has a soy milk flavor. It is a taste that you may become addicted to. At the end of the day, let's eat soy milk pudding, drink coffee, and talk about the memories of Initial D. If this is still not enough for you, why don't you go to the family restaurant you stopped by in the morning for dinner? So we have provided this movie as a sample of a one-day trip from Tokyo. Of course, it would be nice to visit other real-life locations for a one-night, two-day trip while staying at a hot spring hotel. Please research and plan your own trip. Discover your Japan.